Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Alright, so I want to give you a update to the recent albums that I've added to my collection over the past couple weeks. Visited the record store 2 weeks ago, and then I just picked up a couple of good CDs at Goodwill here 2-3 days ago. So let's start with the vinyl. Kind of feel like ever since I found that Patti Smith Never Enough album, I've been finding Patti Smith all over the place. So this one right here, Scandal Warrior, featuring Patti Smith. Still not played this one all the way through, but of course, who hasn't heard the Warrior? And I find that I've been liking everything by Patti Smith, so I kind of can't wait to put this one on and give it a good listen. One of the albums that I have been seeing all over the place actually has been The Grand Illusion from Styx, and for the life of me I could not remember if I had that one or not. I know I had 3 Styx records. One of them is Paradise Theater, one of them is Pieces of Eight. For the life of me I couldn't remember what that third one was, so I didn't pick up Grand Illusion because I thought that was the one. As it turns out, Grand Illusion was not the one. So the 3 or 4 times I saw Grand Illusion and passed it up, I should have probably picked it up. But when I came home and looked, finally remembered to look and see what the third one was, it was Cornerstone, not the Grand Illusion. I thought, okay, next time I go to the record store, I'm going to get Grand Illusion. Well, they didn't have Grand Illusion, wouldn't you know? But they did have Equinox, so I picked this one up here. Lorelei and Sweet Madam Blue, 2 great songs off the top of my head. Not sure if I know any of the other songs in here or not. But I've been I used to really dislike Styx when I was younger. I used to make fun of my dad for listening to them, but here I am now, a 33-year-old guy, and I quite enjoy Styx, especially these sort of older albums with all those classic rock songs on it. So Equinox from Styx, pick that one up, and next time I find The Grand Illusion in a record store, I know not to pass it up. And finally, gotta add some Stone Temple Pilots to the collection on vinyl. I have them all on CD, but I really wanted one on vinyl to enjoy on my new record player. The 2 albums that they had was Core and Purple. As much as I love Core, I will take Purple every day of the week. So much great stuff on here. Interstate Love Song, Still Remains, Meat Plow, Vaseline, Big Empty, Army Ants, Unglued. Classic stuff right here. Stone Temple Pilots, Purple. Love this album. If I cough or whatever, it's lingering from that cold I had a little while ago, so it might just kind of like come out every now and then. So some CDs I picked up at the record store in Bellefonte. Like I said, I've been seeing Patti Smith everywhere ever since I got Never Enough. Found 2 Patti Smith CDs, a greatest hits collection and a self-titled. Still haven't played this one yet, but this one I listened to in the car when I came home from the record store that night. Like it a lot. The Warrior, like I said, Never Enough's not on here, which is kind of disappointing because I love that song. But Goodbye to You, which I always thought Goodbye to You was on this right here, but I guess it's not. It's on their first release, which I think was an EP, correct me if I'm wrong. But I love that song, so I'm glad it's at least on the CD here. Carnival Lights, I Should Be Laughing, Downtown Train, River Cried, Heartache Heard Around the World. A lot of good stuff on here. So I still gotta get around to playing this one, but I like this one quite a bit. A lot of good songs on there. This is kind of an off the wall pickup, Cosmic Thing by the B-52s. Pretty much picked this up because I really like the song Rome. The other song here I know, Love Shack. Whatever, not crazy about it. I played the first half of this when I was coming home from the record store after Patti Smith. Deadbeat Club is kind of cool. The rest of it I haven't gotten past. I got the first 4 songs. I don't remember if I listened to Junebug yet or not. Of course, I listened to Rome before I had to get out of the car. So anything after Rome I haven't listened to yet. But basically, just because I really love Rome, I picked this one up. And at least, like I said, I really kind of dug Deadbeat Club, so at least there's another song on there. for me to like as well. Next up, I have my Goodwill pickups. I got 6 of them here. That's what I hate about these lingering coughs. It's like it's just like that little tickle in your throat and you talk and then it comes out. So here's another off the wall pickup. Brooks and Dunn. What's this called? Brand New Man. Not even a big Brooks and Dunn guy. I'm not a big country guy at all. I don't have anything against country music. I think every now and then a little country might hit the spot, but this has my favorite Brooks and Dunn song and probably the most necessary country song of the 1990s in my opinion, which is Boot Scootin' Boogie. I don't know why I love that song so much. I just do. It's a lot of fun, man. I can't lie. That's a lot of fun. I may or may not know anything off the rest of this album. I don't know, but it's got Boot Scootin' Boogie on it, so that's why I picked it up at Goodwill for $2. So that's just like so classic early 90s country. Like it just makes me think of like old school NASCAR. Like it just I picture Dale Earnhardt's black Chevy Lumina number 3 coming off the turn at Darlington, heading to the checkered flag when he gets passed by the black and gold Miller Lite or Miller Genuine Draft car of Rusty Wallace, just because I'm a Rusty Wallace guy. But that's what I picture when I hear Boot Scootin' Boogie. So pick that one up. Why the heck not? Last time I was at Goodwill, I picked up 2 REM albums, so I picked up another one, Document. This one has It's the End of the World as We Know It and I Feel Fine, which I really like that song. Also has The One I Love. I don't like that one quite as much, but it's alright. Figuring, while I'm at picking up REM CDs at Goodwill, I might as well pick up another one. What else do we got here? The Black Crowes. Their second album, The Southern Harmony and Musical Companion. Some good songs on here like Remedy. I know there's a couple others on here I know, I just don't know them by title. But pretty good pickup. I have Shake Your Moneymaker, which I like a lot. Still haven't played that other Black Crowes one I got a while ago, but The Southern Harmony and Musical Companion, that is a hard title to remember. Pick this one up, so happy to have it. What do we got next? Oh, Heart Brigade. What's on here? Wild Child, Secret. I don't know if there's any tracks on here that stand out to me the way that they do on Heart Self-Titled, or what was the one that came in between the Self-Titled and this one right here? It had I think Who You Run To on it. So I'm sure there's a few tracks on here that I know, but off the top of my head, not as much. But I see this one everywhere. Like I swear this is in every thrift store, every antique store, every record store I go to. It has a copy of this somewhere. So figured, I think it's time to pick it up. This one I picked up just because of the iconicness of this album, Meatloaf's Bad Outta Hell. Figured it was time to add this album to my collection. I've never owned it before. I like it. Who doesn't like some Meatloaf, But I don't know that Meatloaf was ever like my favorite artist in the world, but Bad Outta Hell, Heaven Can Wait, All Wrapped Up with No Place to Go, 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad. So you got some really good stuff on here. I had to pull the disc out to read the tracks, but yeah, good stuff. I guess they are on there. This is really, really fine print there. I kind of missed it. But yeah, basically just the sheer iconicness of this album, I kind of figured it was time to pick it up. And for $2 at Goodwill, I mean, probably not gonna find a better deal than that. Y&T, Contagious. Y&T crossed my mind 2 or 3 months ago. I don't even remember why, but I know Summertime Girls. I also know Summertime Girls is probably not the song that's indicative of the rest of their catalog. Mean Streak, a couple other songs here and there from Y&T that I am familiar with. I don't know if any of them on here I know that well, but I picked it up to give it a shot, see what it sounded like, see if it was something that I could get into. So Y&T's Contagious, not something you see at Goodwill every day, so kind of felt like I had to pick it up. And last but not least, here we have This House Is Not For Sale by Bon Jovi. Yes, I already own this, but I picked this one up for a specific reason, because on the back here you've got 3 bonus tracks that my copy doesn't have. So my version of the CD, of course, has the 12 songs on the album. It's got Real Love, All Hail the King, and We Don't Run, but it does not have I Will Drive You Home, Goodnight New York, and Touch of Grey, which I like those 3 songs better than the bonus tracks that I had. So I picked it up for that reason. The only thing that stinks is that this booklet is water damaged. I don't know if you can tell on the video or not, but it's kind of crinkly and whatnot. When I got it, it was actually like wet. So I aired it out the best I could. It did dry out pretty good. I actually was afraid it was going to be a lot more damaged and beat up than this, but I'm not too upset about that because, like I said, I do own this album. I've got a pretty pristine booklet in my copy of it, so it's not a deal breaker for me, for a $2 purchase at Goodwill. What really matters is that the CD looks, fine. I don't think the CD was wet at all or damaged at all, so no worries there. But House Is Not For Sale with a few extra bonus tracks, I had to pick that up. So let me know your thoughts on any of these albums in the comments below. If you like this kind of content, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in the future, and I will see you next time.